ass nigga, what you do today? Broke ass nigga, what you do today? The young OG, bitch, I talk more shit than Dogface.
The most dangerous voice in Detroit is running all over the YouTube streets. You better look over your shoulder, because you never know who or what's going to get it next. Because Dogface TV is in the area.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. My name is Dogface Calderon. This is the YouTube streets, and today, hey, I be want to make E, aka DC Blacks. I be want to make him a permanent part of what we have going on in YouTube streets, but he's resistant to join forces with the bad guys. But no problem, because whenever we call him, he's more than willing to come and kick shit with us. DC Blacks, aka Eon Williams, aka Mr. Big Interviewer, is in the motherfucking building. What's up, E?
What's up, man? How y'all doing? Appreciate the love, man.
Man, you know you're an honorary member of the YouTube streets, right?
Man, I appreciate that.
Right. Hey, listen, and everybody's, I'm making this nigga go last. Everybody's favorite uncle. Everybody's favorite uncle, motherfucking Uncle Juice is in the building. What's the word, y'all? Dog pound check in. Hey, listen, we live right now. Hey, I forgot this nigga right here. Oh, and Mr.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Mr. It's time to go to work himself.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Hey, Boogie, yesterday people were upset with you that you were taking you basically were siding with the Jacksonville police sheriff, saying that man should have got his ass whooped. You would whoop that man's ass. You still stand? You had opportunity to sleep on it. Are you still of the same opinion that if that man would have refused to get out that car and close the door on you, that you would have beat him?
Hey, look, close the door and see. Get your ass whooped.
We're gonna call Ben Crump on you. We're gonna call Jeffrey Feige and Benjamin Crump on you. You can't be doing no shit like that, man.
Benjamin Crump.
We're calling Benjamin Crump on you, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen.
Hey, whole police force going down behind me. Close the door on me. I'm
tell them again.
Everybody going down.
Hey, Boogie,
it's a lawsuit we gonna lose, y'all.
Hey, listen, man. It is the YouTube streets. We're in session. We're in session right now. The YouTube streets is in full effect. My name is Dogface Calderon, public figure, Boogie TV, Uncle Juice, aka Beat Factory 313, and DC Blacks, aka Eon Williams, is in the building. Hey, I think where we should start at is that, so like a lot of times YouTube personalities, bloggers, people who offer insight and use the medium of YouTube to kind of like talk to the masses of the people, right? A lot of times they really don't get the opportunity to go on the biggest interview platforms, but E had an opportunity to go on the Connect podcast with Johnny Mitchell. Now, Johnny Mitchell, for those of you who don't know, Johnny Mitchell has one of the biggest interview platforms in the YouTube land. Yeah, he's a major YouTube Connect guy who is really like pushing his program. E, how did that interview on Johnny Mitchell's The Connect, how did that come about? What happened?
Oh man, I gotta give a big shout out to my man Banky Pound. Banky Pound was on there, and some type of way Banky Pound shouted me out and told him I might be a good interview for him because of my background story. You know what I mean? However, we really didn't talk too much about that story though. But shout out to Banky Pound. That's how that came about.
All right, I got you. You went on there. I watched the whole thing. You sent me the link. I watched it. So I've never watched it.
Me?
Say again, Juice.
He ain't sending it to me. You ain't sending it to me, DC Black.
Oh man, I got you. I probably was speeding. We was talking, man. I got you, man.
I think I posted. Did I post a clip of it? I posted a clip of my story, didn't I?
Yeah.
I did. It was very, very.
I think I saw it on your Instagram story.
Yeah, it was a. Listen, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And if you do something that is newsworthy, I'm trying to push that shit to the edge of the earth for you. If my share can do anything for anybody who I deal with, I'll be sharing shit. Motherfucker don't even ask me. I'm chopping that shit up and sharing that shit. Nigga be asleep. I be sharing shit at 3:45 a.m. It is what it is. I watched the whole interview. I never watched an entire interview with Johnny Mitchell. I watched clips, and I watched those clips because I saw him probably on the Explore page. I never went to his channel to watch anything. I just saw Explore page type shit, right? Very, very interesting interview. It was an expose of sorts into your life, your upbringing. Can you tell us about what was being on his podcast and being in that interview space? Was that a bucket list thing for you, or was it just something that came about and when you saw it, you appreciated what it could mean and you just jumped on the opportunity?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just kind of like jumped on the opportunity. It was something to do. When I started doing this YouTube thing, I wanted to build my own platform. So as I seen dudes try to maneuver and get interviews on other dudes' platform, the whole time my whole objective was to build my own. But I looked at his viewers and, you know, see how far I reached. Since I was on there, I got hits on my website from as far away as like Australia and Russia, all these different weird places. I believe that come from his reach.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Did you feel like that you got your point across on it? Did you feel like that how do you rate your performance on a podcast that big? Do you feel like you were able to get off the point? Because a lot of times when people get on bigger podcasts, they shrink because of where they are. I watched the entire thing. You didn't shrink at all. And actually you were actually interviewing him more than he was interviewing you. That's no slight to his interviewing style. But in my opinion, you did a good goddamn job. Was there did you get all the points that you wanted to hit out, or was there something that you wish you could have got but you didn't have time to get to?
Certain things, right? Like he had preconceived notions, and that's not to say nothing bad about him. But for an example, he asked certain questions. To give you an example, he asked the question like, you know, the DC car is the, I think he used something like, you know, the most violent car. They run the feds. I say, hold on, you asking that question from a perspective as if that's true. Like that's a case by case. You could argue that. So certain things, you know, I might have questioned just where he was coming from with the question, and everything that I might have wanted to get off on the stage like that would have been different if we was just talking. But he had interview questions lined up, so as I answered some of them, he moved on. When I look back at it, like you said, you looked at the whole thing. When I looked at it in its entirety, I think some things I might didn't make certain points on all the way. You know what I mean? And I think for, you know, the questions that he wanted it for the people that his viewers, you know, they might have been sufficient, but some people that know certain things, like from our culture, like us on here, I think I probably could have answered some of them with more specificity, so to speak.
I got you. Let's just jump right into our subjects. That was one I want to acknowledge that because it's important to acknowledge when people hit milestone events, and whenever a person, you know, has the opportunity to dive into a platform like that, you got to make the best out of it because you never know what opportunities may come because of your appearance on that. Now, being on his podcast is kind of like, it's not Joe Rogan's, but he has a good one. It has a tremendous following. That's a good one. That's one of them kind of things where, you know, that's a good talk right there. Did a good job. Let's get right into the heart of this shit. The YouTube streets, we're known for talking about some of the most salacious, some of the most controversial issues of the time. And I want to welcome all DC Black subscribers, everybody tapped in from DC Blacks, from Eon's YouTube channel. Salute to y'all, man. Welcome to the YouTube streets. I don't think is this the first time that you connected with your YouTube with us, or no?
No, it's like the third time. We did this a couple times.
Oh yeah, so they know what it is. Y'all know what it is. DC, what's popping? DC, Baltimore, Maryland, what's popping, baby?
What up, though?
What up, though? Y'all know what it is. Reporting live. So listen, I don't want to talk about this, but I have to. Mimi, Lil Meech was involved in a traffic stop in the great city of Atlanta.
Can you play it for us?
I want to just play it because I don't want y'all to think we being biased.
Right.
Here's the body cam footage of the traffic stop with Lil Meech in Atlanta. Now, before we get into it, they found 2 firearms inside of the Cadillac truck that they were riding in. I think it was him and 2 other people. Lil Meech was handcuffed and placed in back of a squad car. And this is the conversation that was captured by police body cam of how that conversation with him and the officer went.
Take the comment down.
It's not legal. Huh? It's not legal. It's not legal. It's not legal what? To have a firearm. I'm talking about the other stuff. Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah. That's illegal. Oh. Good, man. Hey, shouldn't charge you by the gun. Yeah. Okay. What y'all found out? What y'all found? It's not legal. Huh? It's not legal. What is it? It's not legal. It's not legal what? To have a firearm. I'm talking about the other stuff. Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah. That's illegal.
So
what was it he said before before the officer said it's not legal to have a gun? What was Mimi saying to him?
He said it's not illegal.
Right. But what Mimi was saying before that, he was whispering something.
Hold on.
He said, "Did you find the other stuff?"
What y'all found out? What y'all found? It's not legal. Huh? It's not legal. What is it? It's not legal. It's not legal what? To have a firearm. I'm talking about the other stuff. Huh?
So what he was saying before that is, he's saying, did you find this stuff? And the officer thought he was talking about the firearms. So the officer said, yeah, we found the firearms. He's like, okay. He's like, well, that's not illegal. Like, no, what you mean? Huh? What you mean? I mean, the other stuff. And the officer's like, what you mean? Like, the other stuff. Did you find the other stuff?
That made them check him again. Check his buddy.
That made them check Big Meech's homeboy again, where in which they found some illegal contraband on that man.
Which they found the other stuff.
The other stuff.
He had chip off the old
So what happens? The police saw. They searched the vehicle. They were in the Cadillac truck. They found 2 firearms that were registered. Not illegal. Little Meech was inquiring about, what did you find? Did you find the stuff? And the officer, like, well, yeah, we found the guns. What about it? It's not illegal. Little Meech like, no, the other stuff. He's like, huh? What you mean? The other stuff, man. Did you find the other stuff? Now, I'm going to
rest of the tape. What happened then? Did the old boy catch a case?
Yeah, he finna go to jail.
He finna go. He gotta turn himself in.
Yes, and he went on social media and he blasted Lil Meech for instructing the police to go and for alerting them that there were additional stuff that they didn't find in their search. He was gonna let them go.
He said he seen the video. He seen the video like 2 months ago. He said he didn't even know that happened. So he went through all the shit he went through,
not knowing,
and got his time. And then he see the video, like, damn, this nigga snitched on me.
So listen, did he get the body cam footage from like his discovery package or something? Like, where did the body cam footage?
No, he saw it on social media.
Or did the police?
It can't. It's social media.
No, he saw
the police put this out.
Or somebody through Freedom of Information, but it hit social media to my knowledge.
Yeah, he went through his whole case not knowing that happened. In his mind, there was no
found out when we found out.
In his mind, we got pulled over. They searched the car and they found the shit. So he was just rolling off of that.
Hold up. Let me interject real quick though. I don't know if that's true, because if you listen to the recorded audio that they had between him and Meech, and you should be able to see it right there. You can play that too. When you listen to their conversation was if they had a prior understanding that the little Meech would look out for him or something. So he had to already know what had happened, because they had an agreement that he acting like Lil Meech ain't live up to in that conversation.
Well, he said
No.
when he woke up, Meech had put the stuff on him.
Yeah, he
But
said.
did you hear the conversation that they had with each other?
What did he say after that?
He was saying something like, yo, he had to pay his money he had saved up. He fucked up about, that his family gonna have to deal with that. Me's talking about I'm sorry and this and that. I mean, that conversation.
Not about the snitching part. He's sorry because he put that shit on him. Like, man, I had to do it, bro. Type shit. Like, damn, I put that shit on you. Man, you know I'm the star, bro. I'm sorry, I got you. He didn't know that nigga told
so
on
that's
him.
where the agreement came at then. You feel me? When he put the stuff on him and he said something.
Yeah, so he was saying sorry for that. I don't he ain't know that he told on him.
Yeah, I listened to the audio and I read the young man's statement who got the bad end of the stick, and he was saying that it wasn't his shit, it was Lil Meech's shit. When he woke up, the police was on him, they were searching him, and they found it on him. He's like, oh shit. So that's what Lil Meech was saying he was sorry for, because the brother's saying that wasn't my shit. So Lil Meech put it on him and then sicked the police on him. The question,
like he planted evidence.
That's some slime ball shit. When he didn't have to say shit, and they probably would have just rolled off. You feel me? But you not only planted the shit on him while he was asleep, then you directed the police when they didn't see it. You gonna make sure they find that shit.
You know what that's called?
But no,
that's called nasty work. That's called
but
work.
wait,
nastiest kind. It don't get no nastier.
There's more.
First of all, hold
it
on,
do get nastier than that. It do get nastier than that.
I get nastier than that.
His Faja standing on it with him.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold
just
on,
exposing everything he pretty much been through. Like, yeah, I did it. My son did it. And we don't care.
Okay. So a couple of days later, after this body cam footage surfaced, and we started to hear from the young man who Lil Meech planned to work on, this picture surfaces on Instagram. It's a joint collaboration between Big Meech, Big Screech, and Little Screech now, where in which Lil Meech say, hear no evil, speak no evil, salt only kills snails, not made men. And here's a series of pictures of him and his father in Miami. How many men have to fall because of the ignorance and the stupidity of these niggas? So the question is, so here's the $1 million question. The $1 million question is that everybody wants to know is Little Meech, is he beholden to uphold the principles of the street and the street ethos of the ghetto? Is he subjected to the laws and bylaws of standing on omerta and keeping it G? Must he keep it G? Because some people are saying, well, he's never been in the street like his father or his uncle, so he's not really a street nigga. Does that fly? Does that stand? Because I think they're making mockery with the picture. After this shit come out, his response is do a joint collab with his daddy where he's saying, hear no evil, speak no evil, and he's referring to himself as a made man. I think if you had any doubt whatsoever, when he hashtagged made men, that is him embracing and acknowledging the street and the code of the street and the principles of the street. So when you acknowledge it, I think he takes the argument away from us in terms of whether he should be held.
Man, that nigga field mice.
So you got the rat and you got the mouse. You feel me? He approved that shit instead of him not saying nothing and behind closed doors directing the son on how he supposed to conduct himself. You feel me? Right. He get on here and stand out with his chest out like, so what if they did? You feel me? See, this the attitude that make me have to say something about this motherfucker. You not above the program. You feel me? Y'all can't run around here and act like y'all this, that, and the third, and then y'all be showing y'all be doing this rat shit. You feel me? Every time we turn around, you motherfuckers doing some slime ball rat shit. He done some slime ball rat shit. You ain't just rat, motherfucker. You planted the dirty work on the motherfucker. The nigga wasn't even dirty. You got him dirty and then put the law on him. What type of shit is that? You feel me? Who does shit like that? And then how his daddy stand behind that shit. I understand that's your son and you got to support him. But behind, you don't supposed to get in front of the people and stand like that shit was cool, nigga. Ain't shit cool about that. And ain't shit they can say about that. It's self-explanatory. It's for the world to see that.
See, 99% of the time, you are what you raised around. That nigga was raised around the industry. What is people in the industry? Most of them.
Subject to do anything. They subject to do anything. You feel me? Ain't no honor in them.
E? What's
It's a gimmick.
Man, I was just sitting there thinking, I drifted off and thought, and I remember, different conversations I'd have been around with people that said certain people were young and they're not from the streets and they don't know no better when they do certain things. And, in the back of my head, I'd be trying to relate to the argument. But when you use that argument for somebody like Lil Meech in this situation, how can you say that he was innocent or he didn't know when he had enough presence of mind to conspire to say, yo, I know that this is totally wrong. I know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna tell the police to do it to get out of whatever. Like I asked Dogface before we went live, why the fuck was he even in handcuffs? Like what did he do it for? You know what I mean? So, I got to hold him to a standard of some type of integrity, even if we take it outside the streets, where you did something that you knew was wrong. You went through the deceptive motion of it to lie to the police as if it was his and you was revealing something when in all actuality you planted it. It's almost like you had a murder weapon and you put it on a guy and now he's going to jail for murder. I mean, it's the same type of behavior.
It's the same shit.
Hey, if you want to know whether Lil Meech should be held responsible or accountable or whether we should place that accountability on him, all you need to know is this. When they were being pulled over, his partner was in the back in the back seat sleep. Lil Meech had the presence of mind drawn off DC Blacks. He took the shit to work and put it on him. So he knew that if he got caught with that shit, he'd be facing some legal ramifications. He put the shit on him. Then when they pulled him out, why he in handcuffs and his man wasn't in handcuffs, I'm still trying to, it reminds me of a Donnie Brasco type thing, where when the bus go down, you arrest you arrest the undercover officer as well to make it look good. We're gonna try to save face. We don't want to blow the undercover. The undercover. We don't want to blow him up. So arrest him too.
But the real truth is, it's really not rat ass Lil Meech's fault. It's his man's fault, and I'm gonna tell you why. After all of what we seen when that nigga came through that motherfucking airport, I don't think no nigga should be sitting next to that motherfucker. He ain't know his age. He was saying all type of dumbass shit. Like, seeing that, man, I don't want to meet that nigga. I don't want to be next to that nigga.
Dog wasn't on no illegal shit with him, though. That's the thing.
No, he wasn't. But I don't want to be around that nigga. I got a record, which means I could do anything at any time.
Even if you ain't on no illegal shit, that's what you get being around people like that. He'll do something like that to you.
You know what I'm saying? You got all type of shit on your record. At any given time, you subject to do anything to survive. You don't need that nigga watching you.
Mm-hmm. Well, he called himself getting bodyguard job.
Nah, is he a rat ass nigga? Fuck yeah.
Right.
But you couldn't have paid me to get next to that motherfucker after seeing what he did coming through the airport.
Hey, listen. So we have multiple things to take a look at. I want to point out the airport situation where he put the gun on his security, right? I also want to point out the conversation that he had with 50 Cent after the explosion between 50 Cent and his father took place, wherein which he exposed his father's business with Rick Ross, basically threw him under the bus, and he did all that shit speaking out of turn. So we know that he don't know how to watch his tongue. So it's more than just the airport shit. We have multiple things to look at. We have his response, his reaction to multiple different things to point at, to look at, to put under a microscope in order to surmise or sum up the kind of motherfucker that we believe him to be based on his own public record. Lil Meech's own public record as a real nigga, going behind your father's back, talking to 50 Cent, texting, bitching up, hoeing out, curring out. They call it cur even in DC. That's a cur move. You went and took it upon yourself to go cry on 50 Cent's lap in order because you didn't want to lose favor with 50. You understood. You understood that Rick Ross wasn't about nothing but what he was about. And then you understood that your livelihood was based on that goddamn sitcom. Lil Meech is the worst kind of motherfucker you can ever want to be around.
Yeah, spineless.
Real.
Did you say spineless?
Spineless.
He
Yes.
ain't got no morals. He ain't got no honor, morals or nothing. And he come with death before dishonor. How could you even be saying, quoting that?
Let me pull this back up. I just want to say all against y'all thinking we ain't crazy. This nigga, look at this nigga right here. This nigga go right here. This nigga say, here, he did a collaboration with his father. Let's see if this dumbass shit is on his father page. Y'all see, I don't follow none of these clown ass niggas, but let's see. Where this dumbass shit? Here you go right here. Oh, he got them on here. Hear no evil. Wait, he on here twice. What he got going on his page? What's this? Oh, what this say? Nothing can stop us. We all the way up.
The Rat Pack.
So his father, not only did he accept the collaboration, but he posted the same pictures. And Lil Meech got his finger over his mouth, suggesting that he be quiet. But he ain't never been quiet at all.
He posing. That's his pose. That's his picture look.
He a minor. Motherfucker, grown motherfucker say he a minor.
Who said he a minor?
That's what he said at the airport.
At the airport, he was like, "I'm a minor."
You ain't
guess,
gonna do that shit, dog.
Guess what else he said? He said his father was the Black Pablo Escobar.
You feel me?
He told them that.
Yeah, he told him that.
Goofy ass motherfucker, little boy.
You see, you can't make this up. So why would you get in the car with him?
Hey, listen, I don't disagree with you, Boogie. Listen, at this point, hey, the United States of America, ghetto little boys and little girls, the only thing worse than a black man joining forces with Lil Meech at all, who's doing anything wrong, the only thing that could be worse than that is a young black girl letting him impregnate her to produce a third generation of rat bastard. That's the only thing I can see worse than this shit.
Hey, let me address one thing real quick. Somebody in the comments said, and I've been hearing a lot of people say this, and this is my man right here. So I ain't saying this in no type of slick way, but everybody keeps saying that is what his buddy doing? Is that not snitching? No, that's not snitching to the police. He's not implicating nobody in nothing that's wrong. He's screaming on the injustice that was done to him. That's no different than me coming on him right now saying that Joe Blow told on me and this is how he told on me. It's my story to tell now. I'm not telling the police that no, I'm not snitching. You know what I mean? Like that's like saying that it's equal, although it is a form of telling, to say that somebody told the police that he did something, he went and got 30 years, and Joe Blow seen him cheating on his girl and he want to fuck his girl, so he told his girl he's cheating. That's not the same type of snitching. One is cooperating, one is telling somebody that that's not the same thing. We can't make that the same thing. A nigga telling the police that a crime has occurred and somebody else telling somebody some shit that's not their business. This is everybody's business. Everybody should know that Shorty told the police that shit from the back of the police car.
Right, so it's
not, we stayed a fuck away from him.
His shit not
far away.
His shit not no form of snitching. Because the thing is, he didn't take it to law enforcement. He just advising the world what we dealing with. Like, no, these niggas not official. This nigga ratting to set me up. I didn't know this. He seen the video. The police leaked the video. That's why I asked the question, where did the video come from? Did he put the video out, or where did it come from?
Okay, so listen, just the higher says it's the same thing telling bros telling. So let me explain. Let me take a step. Let me help you out, right? Telling, ratting, snitching, are they one and the same? When we say ratting, snitching, telling, stool pigeon, we're talking about telling law enforcement something about a crime, telling law enforcement about something that is illegal. If what you're saying is true, then anybody who tells about them being told on or being set up or being double crossed and hinged by a motherfucker, you saying just the simple fact of me telling the public that this nigga lined me up for the kill, that's not me telling the police, because I'm not cooperating with the police. I'm just simply informing the general public, the hood. I'm putting it on hood that this nigga bold, he set me up. He put the dope on me, and then he told the police the dope was on me when the police didn't even know it was there. They had already bypassed it. We had already got away with it. So it's not the same thing. If that's the case, so now you want to kind of say telling the nigga ratted on you is ratting too.
Cause he one of them niggas that a rat on a nigga that don't want a nigga to say nothing. That nigga just to be quiet and shit. Slime ball ass nigga.
Ratting. This nigga say this nigga. He say
on the motherfucker. You gotta be. Y'all both gotta be in cahoots and conspiring together, and then it go wrong, and then you say you go cooperate on the motherfucker. You ain't ratting on the motherfucker when you come and tell everybody else.
So this nigga said,
face that nigga bold. How the fuck I'm ratting? I'm letting you know. Don't
so
fuck with that whole ass nigga. That nigga's a snake. That nigga will get you locked up. Dog fighting his case. He ain't implicated Lil Meech in his case. He didn't tell him Lil Meech. He took his motherfucking lump because he told Lil Meech he wanted Lil Meech to take his own motherfucking medicine. You feel me? Lil Meech supposed to go in there and confess. Hey, that's my shit. Do some real nigga shit. Hey, that's my shit. You feel me? Dog ain't told on him.
Y'all know I'm slow as fuck, so I'm trying to comprehend this. You saying that if a nigga tell the public, you tell the public that a nigga snitched on you, you telling too. That's what y'all saying.
You're supposed to keep that shit to yourself, huh?
And listen, right here. So listen, that's what all rats and snitches wish would happen. That way they can go undiscovered in their motherfucking rat activity. They can go undetected. So me telling the general public after I already got found guilty and I'm on my way to penitentiary that this nigga lined me up, set me up, and then didn't keep his word. That ain't no motherfucking. That's not. Hey, listen. So listen. What this does is it really exemplifies and it speaks to the fact that not only are black people in general divided about the things that are most critical to us, we're also divided and we're mixed opinion about the things that shouldn't be hard to comprehend at all. So he says it's really snitching on a grander scale. Hey, the higher, you got to be, you trolling, bro. You trolling. And no, fuck Trend. We heard Trinidad James told on so many niggas down in Atlanta. You better not never be calling that nigga. Don't tell me who telling, because I don't. Y'all listen. Don't get your education in the streets from rappers who ain't never been in the streets. Trinidad James then got caught with the 3-finger whack routine, and he ran around there and like a straight up stoner white boy. Don't never listen to no nigga from Atlanta tell you nothing about what ratting is or what ratting ain't, because Atlanta still hasn't dealt with a post YSL trial. And that's the perfect segue for the switch. Lil Meech, Lil Meech is wrong as a motherfucker. He wrong. One, you got pulled over. When you got pulled over, your man sleep. You know he sleep. Let's talk about being a snake first. Let's deal with snake first, and we'll deal with rat later. Snake is you in the car, you riding around, the APD get behind you, your man sleep, you take the work and you put it in close proximity to him. So in the event that he does get searched, the police will discover it close to him. So we know how it go when you in the car riding 2-3 deep. Wherever it is, that's who shit it is. Now listen, he didn't wake up and say, hey, this ain't mine. This is Lil Meech. I know it's his because that's my man. He didn't do that. So he's saying, so y'all saying, let's see what he's saying. So y'all saying the only way you can say somebody is a snitch is if it leads to jail time. No, that's not what we're saying.
No, if you're giving the information to law enforcement, bro, we can just stop it there and make it general. That's what real snitching is, bro.
When you tell law enforcement something about a crime, it doesn't matter if they get arrested or not.
No. We gonna cut this dry. Hey, look, we know you goofy as fuck. If this ain't the place for you, this ain't the place for you.
Yeah, we ain't got
about to be going back and forth about no goofy ass shit.
We ain't got no time to be arguing about
what's wrong? What are we doing?
That's what
Hey,
I
you
said.
got to get the fuck up out of here.
The higher snitch supporter, he don't want a motherfucker to expose the rats and shit. He want like you said, he want to be able to run around ratting and shit, and nigga can't say nothing about it. Keep that to yourself. Y'all just telling on motherfuckers. Niggas can't even tell a real nigga to watch out for
This simple math, man. We ain't about to be sitting up playing now. Come on, man.
If he don't understand that, he don't understand that. Then let him
we was playing yesterday. We ain't playing today, man.
Yeah, hey, listen, we're gonna have to start cussing niggas out like we traditionally do on the YouTube streets. You come on here with that goofy, dumbass shit, we're gonna have to tell you something. So listen, that's the perfect segue. Shout out to the hire, shout out to Jerome Gibson, shout out to everybody tapping in from DC Black's page, Public Figure Boogie TV, the Beat Factory 313. If you joined from Dogface TV podcast, you know I fuck with y'all, man. The Dog Pound. We don't call our chat. We call it the Dog Pound because y'all can say what y'all want to say. And if y'all want to come on and join us to express your opinion, we'll put the link in there. You can join us and say what you got to say. We like that over here. We like that. We ain't ducking no wreck over here. Let's segue to Atlanta. Young Thug is free. Gunner is free. YFN Lucci is free. The principal figures that were at the center of a feud that led to niggas getting indicted and took off the map, they're all free. The YSL
that lawyer.
Which lawyer?
The one I forgot her name, but she had called one of the YSL niggas to let him know, hey, throw that phone away. They got her on a hook right now.
Oh, well, how did they know that she did that?
They already had they was running her through it for a second during the YSL trial, and I guess they put her on hold. However, they got that information that came on the YSL trial.
Well, listen, I'm a firm believer that the YSL members were doing so much telling, going back over a decade. Now that we've had the opportunity to experience the trial, we know that multiple members were cooperating with the police, and the ones who were not cooperating prior to, some of them cooperated during the trial. And now we have multiple members who are free now, who for a fact cooperated with law enforcement, provided intricate details about crimes that were taking place.
Man,
they're now free, on probation, on parole, living in Atlanta. So my question to this esteemed panel is, what does Atlanta do about all of the rats that were discovered from the YSL trial? What does Atlanta do about them? DC Black.
Shit. Oh man, you gonna start with me? I was just sitting there thinking, man, that might be too big of a statement. I don't think all of Atlanta is looking at it like they got to deal with it. I think they looking at it click by click and base by base. And me being from a city that got rats in it as well, everybody can't chase down every single rat. You know what I mean? But maybe I could talk about those that embrace the shit like the shit is cool. But I don't know if we could put it on all of Atlanta. I think it may be some thorough dudes there to stay away from a lot of that shit. Just period. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. When somebody else is an offender of anything, the rappers who were dominating the rap game from Atlanta, they would snitch. Weak nigga, weak nigga, weak nigga. We ain't fucking with Gunna. Blah blah blah. Nigga, ding 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 ding. Now these same motherfuckers are sitting in the same city, in the same clubs, same restaurants with motherfuckers who testified on members of their own crew or members on the opposite crew. And you mean to tell me they don't have a fiduciary responsibility to exterminate these motherfucking rats?
The thing is, it's more than one way to exterminate rats. You feel me? See, they looking at it as, because some of them rats, a lot of them rats that we talking about was putting niggas down. They was dropping shit. You feel me? They some dangerous motherfucking rats. That's why I say them motherfuckers coming out of Atlanta is some very dangerous motherfuckers. Why? Because they're down your motherfucking ass. And when you try to get back, your people try to get back, they gonna tell the police. You feel me? They working with the police behind closed doors, even when it ain't no beef going on. We seen that all of them was, anytime police won't talk to them, they go in and they get dropping dimes on everybody on both sides. So the thing is, what you do with niggas like that, call them out. See, call them niggas out. Y'all won't even, everybody ain't no killers. We understand that. Everybody in the game ain't no killers. Yeah. So we can't kill everything, right? Okay, but why is these motherfuckers still able to come around and get money? Why they still able to come around and like everything cool? No, when they come around, they supposed to be real uncomfortable. You feel me? Niggas supposed to get the pulling off. You feel me? No, I'm out. When the niggas pulling up, niggas leave, nigga. They don't supposed to be able to hear nothing, be around nothing, vibe on nothing. Flat the fuck out, cold they motherfucking ass out. Let them be loners on earth. You feel me? Go migrate with each other, motherfucker. You feel me? See, we got to play them like a cancer. See, cancer need groups. That's why they doing it in mass multitude of rats now. It's beyond. It ain't. They not even hiding it or disguising it no more. You feel me? They look at Meech and his son. They stepping out with their chests out. You feel me? Look at Woody, whatever that motherfucking name is. They stepping out with their chests out, and they congregating together. So what we got to do is we got to congregate together. See, that's what's wrong with us now. The real niggas not coming together. Real men. I ain't gonna say real niggas. I'm talking about real men. You feel me? Real men ain't coming together. Only way we beat these motherfuckers, these rats, these homosexuals, and everything else is we come together as real men and start demonstrating what a real man look like. You feel me? Being with a real woman, being a father in the household. Start showing that hustable lifestyle again from a real man point of view. You feel me? We ain't standing on that. That's why they able to do these things that they doing, dog. And they break it. They doing it with our people, amongst our people. You feel me? And that's what's separating our people. Ain't no trust or nothing there. You feel me? Why? Because you see everything going on with our people, dog. They subject everything. Look at the women. All the women now is whores. You don't see a Claire Huxtable no more. Not on mainstream. They don't front that off no more. They got Sexy Red and them got our women thinking it's cool to be a whore. You feel me? These the women's Glorilla and all of these what they pushing out there in society as these the women, Cardi B's and all them. Why they make them famous? You feel me? They not no example or representation of what a sister queen acts like and present herself. You feel me? So we got to bring that real man and real kings and queens. You can't be calling yourself no kings and queens if you ain't acting like it, conducting yourself like it. You feel me? So they lost with they accept everything that harms down there in Atlanta. They ain't standing on no morals or no business. So that's why the rat thing is accepted. So yeah, they need to exterminate that shit.
Question. Shout out to everybody who tapped in on the live. Now we just hit 100, man. It's a pleasure for everybody to join the YouTube streets. Eon, aka DC Blacks Williams, is in the motherfucking building. YouTube streets is in full effect. The subject is Atlanta, the aftermath of the YSL trial. There are a bunch. There's a handful. There's more than 10 people who, during the trial, have been exposed as having cooperated either prior to the indictment or during the indictment. And these people are now, for the most part, by and large, they're free. They're roaming around the city of Atlanta. They're doing podcast interviews. They're making rap records. They have resumed their normal life despite the fact that they have a rat jacket on them. But
shit, they doing better than they was doing before they was exposed.
Yeah, they're getting paid for interviews now. They're getting paid. The motherfuckers who told have more of a public image than the motherfuckers who kept shit funky. And the motherfuckers who told are dropping rap albums and singles and shit like it's nobody motherfucking business. And they eating it up down there. They getting paid for interviews. They on all the blog, all the interview platforms because people are more interested in hearing the story. My thing is people are more interested in hearing from the people who ratted than they are from the people who held it down. DC Blacks, can you tell me, is this a phenomenon or is this just something that is exclusive to the city of Atlanta?
Nah, I don't know if it's exclusive to the city of Atlanta. I think, man, you know, a lot of these guys that we calling rats that's in this mainstream spotlight shit, I think they gonna talk about things that people on these platforms want to hear. I can't really break down why it's cool to do, but keep in mind a lot of these people don't have that same compass where they care about who's a rat or who's not. I mean, we all on here know that, so I ain't exposing no exclusive truth. But I mean, if you just look at Woody, like brothers brought up, if you just look at him, look at the platforms that he go on, the people that's already on some of the platforms. You know what I mean? I don't need to call no other names on this platform, but some of the people that's on the platforms that he comes behind already do some wild shit. So, you know, it's a character almost like it's a ready-made mascot. They can walk straight into it. Remember, man, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with me, I mean, people that adhere to some type of code, they are a minority. A lot of people either don't care or straight up break it. So even with us having this conversation, 25 out of 100 people may be the only people that even can relate to what we talk about. Some people just think that, oh, that's what they think, and who cares? Their spouse, be it girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, may be a rat, and who really cares? It really only apply to dudes that's living that way. So, you know, I can't understand it to answer the question. I was trying to give you a rationale, but I think that a lot of them dudes are able to portray the street or the urban image, and you know that allows them to be funneled through these platforms that want to hear about what goes on behind the scenes. It's no different than what they telling the police in an interrogation room. They just telling it to a person on the platform with a microphone and a camera in front of them.
There's a question on the floor. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, DC, just say what you don't want to say. I'm gonna say it, DC. Ain't nothing happening to these motherfucking rats. That's why they feel so motherfucking comfortable doing what the fuck they do. You feel me? See, back in yesteryears and shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, mama house get firebombed. Nigga, little brother get sprayed or something. You feel me? Nigga, uncle get shot up. Nigga, granny get slapped around and shit at the grocery store or something. It be threats or something sent to let nigga know. Say something if you want to, motherfucking. This go down. And it's real shit go happen. And see, ain't none of that shit happening now. So motherfuckers, okay, motherfuckers.
Because the price of extermination highlight.
6ix9ine was the front man for the entertainment of a major motherfucker ratting, and then ain't nothing happened to him, and he still stuck back out. He came out day one and went on Instagram, and 2 million motherfuckers tapped in his Instagram first day. 5 seconds he was out of jail. You feel me? And he the biggest rat. So once nigga seen ain't nothing happened to 6ix9ine, so then the next nigga did it. Ain't nothing happened to him the next. So that's what it's monkey see, monkey do. So they comfortable with doing it because why ain't no repercussions of being a rat but going to get your pockets fat. Because what they seeing is motherfuckers telling Charleston White promote ratting and stuff and telling them you could get a bag. And what they doing? They rat on a nigga major, then they go on these big platforms. They get 15 minutes of fame, get some nice paychecks and all that, and blow up. They Instagram and all that, all their social media go up. So that's why these motherfuckers doing it, and they comfortable with doing it. They get more benefits from doing it now. You feel me?
There's a question.
What's happening? When had the last time you heard something happen to a nigga that's suspected about to tell or told on somebody?
The price to exterminate the rat these days, the price is high.
They not
it's
even
not a person in the world that could do something. Listen, it's not a person in the world right now that could do anything to Woody and get away with it.
It's that. See, that's the thing. You supposed to have some guys that do kamikaze shit. It ain't about getting away with it. It's about sending the message. You don't want a motherfucker to get away with it. That's the thing. You want motherfuckers to let it be known that a nigga ain't scared to send a motherfucker to fuck you up. And niggas will sacrifice to fuck you up. Nigga take you out the game for doing this shit.
Yeah. We ain't doing. Hey, we ain't doing that. We trying to get away with everything.
No, I'm saying motherfuckers in the game. See, I'm speaking for motherfuckers in the game. When I was in the game, that's how we was playing. And we live by that. You feel me? You think about if we think you thinking about motherfucker giving some shit up, then we own you. Or we on the net, the closest thing that you love, motherfucker. You feel me? So you know
the price back then wasn't as high as the price is now. So listen, how hard it is.
Let me say this right here.
Life. It was life back then. It's life now. What you mean the price? They've been giving out life.
Oh, so let me just say this, right? The price is still the same. The currency is still the same. It is just that you have people who are involved with street activity who are not really invested into it like it was back in the day. Back in the day, it was cold in, cold out, blood in, blood out. Nowadays, gangster shit has been commercialized so much so to where you have motherfuckers who are not who are in the streets doing street shit, doing gangster shit, but never really qualified to be that. And so as soon as something go left, they're gonna break down whether it's a beef in the street with somebody else or whether it's getting caught by law enforcement. They break it down immediately because these niggas it was never a test. They were never put through a grooming period. They were never put through a rite of passage. You got niggas who not gangster who should never have jumped off the porch like a motherfucker, and they running it and they serving it like they straight cut, but they pussy and been pussy from day one. But niggas allowed them to function. They allowed them into the function. They allowed them to come in and dance with the rest of the motherfucking gangsters. They should never have been. There's a question on the floor. The higher he came like he got some sense. He says, should street dudes have a deep-seated disdain for rats? If you a street nigga, if you a gangster, if you a G, because nowadays we know that the rats are widely accepted. It's rats in every hood, from DC to Baltimore to Virginia to
Detroit
to Pakistan to Detroit. It's rats everywhere, and we know in every major city, large or small, major, sub-major, everybody knows. All four of us know somebody who's told on a motherfucker in the hood and still operating in the same hood, and there has been with no repercussions, and there's no blowback for a variety of reasons. One, all rats ain't hoes. What you mean, doggy? All niggas who have ratted on a nigga, being a rat don't mean you a coward. No. It just means that you don't want to accept the responsibility for your actions and you don't want to go to jail. Now, in my mind, that's cowardice behavior. But from the man eat man, mano eat mano, motherfucking gladiator shit, all rats are not cowards. We got gangster rats, and we've always had gangster rats. It's not new. But with YouTube and Instagram and social media, all of this caveat, this look into the ghetto. Ratting on a nigga is not new. Ratting on motherfuckers and still running around like they ain't did shit. That is not new. It's becoming more commonplace because, like Juice just articulated, there used to be a consequence. Rats used to move out of town and go reinvent themselves somewhere else. Nowadays, the rats ain't moving no motherfucking where. The rats are sticking their chest out. They joining together with other rats in their city. They sticking their chest out and they daring the motherfucker to do something to them. Some of the biggest gangsters in the city of Detroit are rats. They cooperate with the police. They cooperate with the feds. And they get money. And they got niggas who are going to defend them to the death because they feed niggas in the hood. And the niggas in the hood who really like that, they don't give a fuck if a nigga a rat as long as they eating. So the question is, should street dudes, should gangsters, should street niggas should have time changed to the point to where a street nigga should look at a nigga who told him motherfucking, should we really be saying he ain't told on me, so no harm, no foul? What we got going on?
Fuck no. That's what got the game fucked up, having that type of thought there. See, they thinking you crashing out if you go at the rat. No. See, they used to get money by themselves. See, in our times, we had a team. Everybody played a motherfucking part. It was niggas on the team that was their job. They didn't have to sell dope. They didn't have to do nothing else. When it was time to do sacrifice, they go sacrifice, and they taken care of. See, motherfuckers kept their word. Then the lawyer was taken care of. Their phone bill was taken care of. Money came on their books. All that. If nigga didn't play them. You feel me? So everybody got a different different role to play on the team. So when situations like that come, you supposed to, if you in the streets, I'm just talking about the game. I ain't saying do this, but if you in the streets, you supposed to have killers on your team. Why? Because you got money, you making money, you got a product to protect, you got a neighborhood you trying to hustle in. So you supposed to have some killers on your team if some killing need to be done. You feel me? So it ain't about you crashing out of none of that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you just don't go on no mission. It's when the opportunity presents itself. You don't crash out and do it. When opportunity presents itself, y'all on top of it. Sometimes you make the opportunity present itself. You feel me? That's if you playing in the streets. I'm just speaking on if you in these streets. Because it shouldn't be this much motherfucking telling going on. And it's obvious, and motherfuckers sticking their chests out, and it's still like a revolving door with this snitch shit now. The shit just got way, way out of control. Like Dogface said, snitching been about since the game started. There's always a motherfucker that go drop a dime, but they did it incognito and try to do it when they know they was doing it.
Indiscreetly. There's no indiscretion going on nowadays. So my thing is, so right now, so listen, so I'm the kind of my Dogface TV shit absent on the side of the YouTube Streets panel. My dog, listen. So what I get, literally, I get dozens of emails and DMs and inboxes every week where people are sending me paperwork on people who have status in the city of Detroit alone. They telling me what rappers get robbed in DC, in Maryland, what rappers get robbed in Philly. What rappers got relieved of their watch and relieved of their chain in Houston? What rappers got slapped in Atlanta? They telling me all this shit. They got pictures, and some of this shit is these rappers' homeboys who mad at them because the rapper stopped feeding them. So now these niggas want to expose the rappers, and they think since I'm a firebrand that I'll just do anything and expose the motherfucker. I got a lot of shit in my DM, inbox, email where motherfuckers are the proof is in the pudding. I know what motherfucker done raped little girls. I know what nigga did to Diddy Bop. I know what nigga, I know all this shit. I haven't said anything about it at all. There's a lot of shit going on, and the terms of the streets are still the same. The people who are operating and call themselves street niggas, that's the difference. Niggas, you can't kill no rat because if you kill a rat, it's a consequence. Hey, a nigga finna get killed right now for nothing. A nigga finna take a risk and kill a nigga over some shoes. A nigga in Detroit is blood is finna kill a Crip and die over a street in a set they never heard of, never been to, never seen. You got niggas in Detroit claiming to be treetop and rolling 60s, and they finna see each other tonight. What's the night? Tuesday? They finna see tonight and try to kill each other. But this nigga right here told on their man and set their man in prison for 25 to 75, and ain't nothing happened to him because if we do something to him, there's a consequence. Nigga, you're gonna suffer a consequence anyway. You're a crash out anyway. You an imbecile anyway. You a dumbass nigga anyway. So if you're gonna roll out for something with principle, nigga, and maybe a nigga keep the commissary fat while you doing that bit because you're going to jail anyway.
Hey, he going. He ain't going for that.
Oh yeah, he ain't going. Hey, listen, niggas going to prison. Niggas going to prison. So what you're saying is niggas going to prison, but they ain't going to prison for nothing that is principled, nothing that is worthwhile.
It gotta be about it. It gotta be about a bitch.
Gotta be. Hey, listen, you know how they say we can't talk? We can say together, we can't talk together. A nigga go to jail about a bitch, but a nigga won't go to jail because listen. Niggas nowadays.
Nigga go to jail about a bitch. Listen, a nigga go to jail about a bitch that don't love him.
Yes, they will. So listen, a nigga will go to jail about a bitch. A nigga will go to jail or hell over a funky dog head bitch. I know situations where the rat is known doing trial and the rat free. And I know niggas is sitting in the county jail and the rat still run around going to Club Echelon, going to Hideaway, going to the Night Owl, going to Sloppy Crabs. I know niggas who've been in the club with niggas who are telling on a man right now. And they don't even look their way. You know why? Man, I ain't gonna say shit to him, man. He gonna tell on me too. Nigga, you supposed to put that nigga dick in the dirt. I'm advocating death on this podcast right now. Strike me. I don't give a fuck. If a nigga telling on your man, you supposed to unalive him. That's what you supposed to do. I'm saying that right here, right now. Dogface called it wrong. All this shit about I don't want to do nothing to a nigga, right? All these niggas is doing, that's what they're doing. He told on me. He robbed me. He stole my shit. Hey, my nigga, if you're going to come on social media and say a nigga told on you, there's something else you're supposed to be doing as well. You supposed to be telling, your man's supposed to be telling that story for you while you in jail for fucking that nigga up. That's just like saying, man, a nigga Eon broke in my house and took 2 bricks, $50,000, my Rolex and my chain. I'm not going to social media and tell no nigga Eon did a motherfucking thing to me. Y'all gonna hear about it. My man gonna tell the story because when I see Eon, nigga, we chopping the block down. All these niggas want to do, they don't want to kill nothing. Y'all all right. All they want to do is tell them somebody did something. That's all they want to do. They want to tell somebody that somebody did something wrong to them. That's it. King, what you say, Dogface? What I'm a master of? What do you say what that is? Game over.
Even the shooters tell us to.
Huh? Get this asshole higher out of here. What? Now we can't let niggas talk, bro. We ain't mad about that shit. As long as niggas don't get disrespected, we can stay in there. We don't give a fuck. You don't got to agree with us, man. And in fact, if y'all want to come on and state your opinion, you want to boss up and come from behind those fake YouTube channels, y'all can come in. We invite y'all in here. No problem. We ain't mad. Motherfuckers say what they want to say. It's all good. So what's this nigga is? Rolex. You gotta go, bro. What's all this? You spamming, nigga? What's this is? You try to get your ass out of here. I'm banning your dumb ass. You spamming, nigga. Get your dumb ass out of here. Dumb ass son, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, I mean, listen, YouTube streets, you ain't gotta agree with nothing, bro. As long as you can state your opinion and it doesn't have to agree with anything, but it gotta make sense, man. We don't care. As long as you can stand on your point, we don't give a fuck. Let's talk about T Grizzly for it now. Let's break the barrier, right? T Grizzly. This nigga Hire said to get the prime example, King Mo just snitched on me. T Grizzly, he's embroiled in the controversy. Don't know why, because T Grizzly hasn't been charged with a crime. He hasn't been accused by law enforcement of creating or doing anything outside of the law. So I don't know why his name is coming up. Oh, I get it. Somebody that he knows is on trial for unaliving his aunt / manager. And so people are trying to connect the dots and say, hey, because he did that, and because T Grizzly knew him or knew of him or was aware of him, that T Grizzly must have either orchestrated or blessed or acquiesced to it happening. I don't get it. People saying, well, hey, Dogface, hey, YouTube Streets, why y'all ain't talking about what's going on with T Grizzly? Because ain't shit going on with T Grizzly. It's something going on with T Grizzly's former now deceased manager and somebody from Chicago who's a part of the OTF thingy who's on trial for allegedly killing her. That ain't got shit to do with T Grizzly. T Grizzly ain't been accused of nothing. And we know if you're from Detroit, if you're from Michigan, you know how overzealous prosecutors can be in Michigan. If the prosecution thought they had anything to match T Grizzly with this shit that was legitimate, not just salacious, over the top, YouTube soundbite ass shit, T Grizzly would be sitting right next to that nigga right now. If you're from Detroit, then you know that Kim Worthy don't give a fuck about who you are. So I want to talk about, I thought, DC Blacks, I thought it was a one-off when WAC 100 introduced or unleashed on the world his exposures in their quest to get rid of Big U. I thought it was just a one-off. I thought this was some LA shit. West Coast. I thought it was just some West Coasting going on. But I knew it was going to be dangerous because WAC 100 made lining motherfuckers up and exposing niggas' real life criminal behavior. He made that shit fair seeming in the eyes of YouTube based on how he took those Crips and used them to go at another Crip to get Crips locked up. And so now you have the Poetic Flacos, you have the Seti Nashes of the world, you have the academics who's not necessarily known for this, but you have academics. You got the who's who of podcasting across the country pointing and trying to be Matlock and trying to be Law and Order and the practice on the nigga. So now you have YouTubers, podcasters, and bloggers acting as the hip-hop police, or as the police in general, doing more investigative work and trying to provide these blues clues to law enforcement. Hey, look at this. Look at our theory. We didn't put this shit together. We have discovered something. Aha. Now we have YouTubers, podcasters. I got all these niggas got sources in Detroit. I got a source in Detroit who said T Grizzly did it. Listen, I know reporters who went to prison because it was found out that they had source information about criminal activity and they refused to divulge who their sources were, and judges put these niggas in jail until the case was either solved or they acquiesced and told the motherfucking law enforcement who their sources was, who provided them information about material facts leading to a crime. So you mean to tell me that these YouTubers got all these anonymous sources from Detroit and they don't mean for law enforcement to know about what they're saying?
You heard the rumor, and that got debunked. And they still running with shit.
They think they Columbo.
So my thing is, how did we get to the point where mainstream YouTubers and podcasters and bloggers are now acting in the capacity of criminal investigative journalists who all of their content right now is about trying to find information to prove that a man is guilty of conspiring to murder his aunt/manager. And everybody cool with it. Everybody tuned in. These niggas getting 30,000 views in 2 minutes. AK-47, Seti Nash, all the fucking exposures with WAC 100, bitch ass, Wackisha, as he's more affectionately known on the YouTube streets. All these niggas is I got sources in Detroit. Since when, nigga? Since when do you have sources in Detroit So you telling me niggas in Detroit are telling niggas who they never met, podcasters who they never met, never seen a day in their life.
And we know Detroit motherfuckers don't talk like that. It's hard to get these niggas to talk.
But that ain't what these motherfucking podcasters saying. All these podcasters, academics, Whack 100, Shetty Nash, Poetic Flacco, AK-47, all these, the trenches news, they all saying that they have credible sources from Detroit telling them T Grizzly is guilty. So if we believe what they're saying to be true, it's a lot of ratting going on in Detroit. A lot of niggas hate T Grizzly, bro. They hate him. They want to see him indicted, and they ain't gonna stop. Just like what Whack 100 and his merry band of idiots did with Big U. They're not gonna stop till a nigga get locked up for some shit. They ain't gonna be satisfied. They don't want to hear no contrary opinions, nothing. How did YouTube, what Whack 100 is singularly responsible for making bloggers, content creators comfortable with aiding and assisting law enforcement in the attempt to nab a nigga?
We gonna call this shit the Big U flu. The Big U flu. This shit that made it to Detroit.
How did we get there? So was it like this? So Whack 100 really wasn't the only one on this time of time. He was just the one leading the way at it. So motherfuckers weren't really offended about what Whack was doing. That's why you didn't hear. Listen, I noticed that when Whack 100 and his exposures, 600, loose lip cannon, when they was doing all this shit, you ain't hear no real crying out about, hey man, y'all niggas interviewing niggas who said they committed a robbery for this nigga. That's ratting. That's clear cut ratting. Well, at the same time, Whack 100 doing this, Whack 100 is going, he calling BG a rat. At the same time, Whack 100 is trying to expose all the criminal behavior of Big U. He's calling other niggas rats and cowards and hoes. He's sizing niggas up when he the main one doing rat shit. I thought it was just an LA disease. And by the way, them LA niggas still ain't got at them niggas for stabbing Tory Lanez. By the way, that's got real quiet.
It did.
That got real quiet. That's more quiet than niggas in Atlanta ain't doing shit by all them rats coming up that YSL trial. Where to get back at for Tory Lanez, you bitch ass niggas? Yeah, I said it. All you California niggas ain't did nothing about nothing. Y'all some hoes. Why do y'all, every prison across Southern California supposed to be on lockdown, you coward motherfuckers? Y'all kill your own kind. But y'all ain't, them essays gonna fight back, you coward weak bitches, and y'all don't want no trouble like that. You bitch ass niggas. Motherfucker.
All that shit that.
And listen, motherfucker.
All that shit surrounding Tory.
Motherfuck California. Motherfuck them all.
And you can't tell me Tory wasn't paying his way. He was paying some motherfuckers at that location he was at.
Motherfuck the streets of California right now. Y'all don't get no props for me until you bitch ass niggas get some get back for letting these essays who hate niggas, by the way, get down on Tory. I don't want to hear nothing about no nigga from Canada. Shit. Cause bitch, I'm from Detroit. You niggas from West. I don't want to hear about no nigga. Niggas is niggas. Niggas is niggas in Paris. Did you hear Jay-Z say that? It's niggas in Paris. You bitch ass California niggas. You Southern California coward, dick sucking ass, on hood, on blood ass niggas. Y'all some hoes. And y'all gonna be some hoes till we see some get back for Tory.
Man, that shit, Cali falling apart.
Oh, face, how dare you say that? Man, eat a dick. Fuck you niggas talking about, nigga. Fuck you hoe ass niggas. Y'all running the West. Run it then, nigga. If y'all gonna run the West, run it. Nigga, on dead homies, nigga. On the set, on the gang, on hood, nigga. If you gonna run that bitch, run it. You coward, lily belly, Wild West. You yellow belly coward, lily livered ass, bitch ass niggas. Y'all will kill each other down about a color, but y'all ain't gonna do shit but the actual offense of somebody on y'all watch. You coward bitch motherfuckers.
There you go.
You better not say that about California, dog, because they don't like this stuff. My
There you go.
I'm only saying this because I'm on the men. SMD. SMD. You lily livered coward motherfuckers. You let them goddamn Mexicans stab up, riot, all that shit. Y'all ain't nothing about it. Ain't no get back coming. We don't want to hear no Crip and Blood shit till y'all get back. Give me y'all a card. Give me y'all card. I don't want to hear no.
Nigga Tory thought y'all had a real bond. Y'all ate together.
My man said that's why the DC fellas deserve the respect. They stand up for the brothers. Shout out to him as well.
You big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Fuck LA. Until you coward motherfuckers get some get back. All I know y'all know how to do is kill each other. That's all I can know. That's all that's been reported. Where's the get back? That's been real quiet. Hey, Whack 100, you bitch ass nigga. You want to talk about what's going on in Detroit? Bitch, what's going on with that real social shit out there, nigga? What's going on with that real social shit with them essays out there putting their foot in y'all ass, making you niggas eat tacos? You bitch ass niggas don't even eat fried chicken no more in LA. You bitch ass niggas eat chalupas, quesadillas, enchiladas, and tacos out there. I don't want to hear no gang shit. Miss me with that shit till y'all deal with them motherfucking essays out there. I don't want to hear it. You burrito and bean eating ass, minus the cheese eating ass niggas out there. I don't want to hear no gangster talk from LA, period. No rappers. And I like Chef. What is it with the Chef? Chef Boy, I like him. Gang, I like him. I like him. But Chef Boy, go and sit your ass down. I don't want to hear no hood, no gang, no on blood, on Pyru shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit until you niggas do something about Tory Lanez getting bushes out there. It happened on y'all watch. Y'all must do something about it. Oh, we ain't gonna do shit about it because we won't get in trouble. What? Y'all don't want to do nothing about it. You niggas been killing each other down since 1964.
And that's what I be saying. Where the guys at who that's they function? You feel me? It's guys who that's they function. That's what they wait for that call. You feel me? So stop saying that, because when y'all, like you said, when y'all want to get on, when y'all want to step on y'all own, y'all got brothers that'll step on them. You feel me? So don't get to saying, I'm tired of hearing that the excuses of why they ain't did nothing. You feel me? It's more excuses than a little bit. Like you said, though, when it's one of their own, they want to go kick a nigga locker, steal something that belongs a brother. They do it. You feel me?
Listen, these niggas talking about a nigga 4 extra get his finger blew off. We don't give a fuck about that. Right. We want to know what you niggas gonna do about them essays. Violate they essay supposed to come check in with y'all. I don't give a fuck if you on blue hole card, protection, PC, don't care. Listen, DC Black, you know as well as I do. Even when motherfuckers get ran up, and when they on, it's certain things you can do to get yourself brought back on certain yards in the state and fed. It's certain shit you can do. Man, go take blast dog and we'll let you back in, even though we know you. You know what I'm saying? And the PC yard is not totally separated like that. What prison y'all been in? It's separated, but it's communication that happens between PC, blue hole card, whatever you call it, blue hole card, PC, protective custody, whatever. It's communication going on between the big yard, general population, and PC. There's certain things that niggas at PC can do to earn re-entrance into the goddamn mainstream population. If a nigga run up over there and we let nigga bust that nigga out, you allowed back on the yard. So I don't want to hear that shit. I did 17 straight years, nigga. There is certain things you can do to win your acceptance. You still gonna be a rat bastard or a bitch nigga. But nigga, we ain't gonna fuck with you because you took care of something that needs to be taken care of on that PC yard, nigga? Who
You
you
sacrifice.
Who you think y'all talking to? There's certain things you can do on PC while you don't protect the custody with your finger up your coward ass. There's certain things you can do to win interest or to gain interest back into general population. And any nigga say they can't, lying.
Now they got you holding all the work.
I want to see some action, LA. I don't want to hear no on hood, on blood, on gang, on Pyru, on Crip, on Hoover, on Slauson. Fuck all that. I don't want to hear shit about no Gonzalez Park. Nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. Put the weed, the sherm, put all that shit down, nigga. I don't want to hear shit about no Compton. None of that shit. Get back for Tory, you niggas. That's what the fuck you do. You coward, yellow, lily-livered ass, cowboy, western, run for the border ass niggas. That
yeah, free that little leprechaun looking nigga. Free that nigga.
Thank you. Dogface run that situation. Tory Lanez would feed these people who was in prison with him before the situation happened out there.
Yo, yeah. Come on, he got a bag. You already know he was looking out for some motherfuckers. Watch his back. You feel me?
I gotta disagree, bro.
I don't give a damn. Come on with the disagreement. You know you gotta stand on that. Come on, stand on that.
All right, here we go. Like one thing about me, I always feared getting locked up out of town because I know that as a man, I wouldn't want to get locked up in Georgia or Michigan, and I got to deal with them thorough niggas that's from there, and I'm from DC, and I ain't going for no type of shit, so I might just have a rough bit. I done had them thoughts, and I done been in places like Lorton, and I don't want to mention the state, but different dudes coming from out of town, and man, they have it hard. I mean, they can't get name brand tennis shoes or nothing, and the ones that were able to do so, damn, they had to kill a motherfucker to do so. With saying all that, I was just sitting there thinking, saying that I don't know if we could blame all that shit on Los Angeles or LA niggas, right? Because Tory Lanez ain't no LA nigga. He technically an out of town nigga that came into their State Department of Corrections.
I'm waiting for you to make your motherfucking point.
That's it. LA don't owe Tory Lanez a motherfucking thing on a state tip.
No, listen. Let me tell you why that's.
I ain't saying DC would do that.
Saying as a race, though, he still.
I got him juice. This ain't about state. This ain't about city, because niggas don't own none of this shit. It's about being a black man.
But in the state joint, it is about that.
When George Floyd got murdered in Minnesota, right. I ain't never been in Minnesota day in my life, and neither have you. But you felt his pain because you black.
Hey, I was downtown. I was outside. Yeah, I was outside, but I'm a different dude now from DC, and I'm raised different.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when Ahmaud Arbery got chased down by them crackers in Georgia, don't matter where I'm from Detroit, you from DC, don't matter. Certain things are a matter of race and nationality and principle and pride. Listen. On the yard in the federal, I never been to Fed, but I know plenty niggas have. There's protocol. It's white boys in there who hate niggas, but you can't touch them. It's white boys who want to see all niggas die and will kill your mama, your daughter, and your sister if they could. It's white boys in the feds will kill you if they could. It's white boys who will call you a nigga to your face, and you bet not touch him, because if you do, it's going to be a major eruption all over the fucking place. Now, you talking to a nigga who was the Michigan Department of Corrections. Michigan Department of Corrections had one level 6. A level 6 was called IMAX in Ionia, Michigan. In level 6, you didn't come out at all. You took a shower in your cell. It wasn't no rec yard, wasn't nothing. And you're going to be in that bitch for a minimum of 36 months. Ain't none of that shit. You get one phone call a month. I spent 13 years of my 17 years in prison in level 5. 23 and 1. You looked up 23 hours a day. It's not really 23 and 1 because you get 20 minutes to eat breakfast, 20 minutes to eat lunch, 20 minutes to eat dinner. You get an hour rec. If you got a job, you're out a little longer than that. I'm up north in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan where them hunkies will kill you. You couldn't even talk. I was in Berrigan Max on the other side of Lake Michigan where we get all Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Chicago stations. Around hunkies that would kill you.
They was.
Listen, man, this ain't about no motherfucking Canada. It's about black and brown. When them motherfucking Mexicans is at a nigga ass, they at you. Mexicans in California are worse than white people. They have more dislike, anger, disdain towards black people than white people do. A black person in the California Department of Corrections, he better off dealing with an Aryan Brotherhood than a Mexican. This ain't got nothing to do with no where you from. We don't give a fuck what state or what country we from. We all black. Them niggas who talking all that gang shit, they need to be getting their motherfucking ass. It's a black thing. Fight the power.
Not in California state.
It should. Why not? Why not?
I mean, we can say how it should be, but that ain't how that politics go, bro. He not no gangbang. He not from there.
He didn't. Whoa. He in the feds. He in the state.
That's why I'm talking about state. What you talking about?
Okay, so the whole thing is
everything that you talking about, black and racial and pride. That shit is a Fed thing for me. You spoke about the Michigan Department of Corrections. You got the credentials to speak about that. I done dealt with them niggas from the California jumps that come into the feds. They done sided with homies. That's totally, they don't give a fuck about Tory Lanez. I can't realistically say that that's a real fact. I know they don't give a fuck about them. So I know that for a fact.
In my journey in the prison system, right? We have
California, not your journey or mine. California.
So you telling me niggas in California ain't got no love for black?
I'm saying in the California state system, Tory Lanez ain't nobody. He not a Crip, he not a blood. And everybody keep talking about he paying something. If he paying something, he getting extorted. A real California nigga like me, you, or any other nigga on here ain't gonna put that knife work in for no fucking Tory Lanez, bro. I don't care what you say. That's not gonna go down in the California. In the feds, maybe, yeah. It's gonna be a black pride thing. California state prison on the black side is gonna be ran by one or two factions, bro. Crip or blood. They not bouncing for Shorty unless Shorty.
They got the black gorilla family. That's one of the
black gorilla family. That's old, bro. They ain't putting no work in nowhere. They ain't putting no work in since George Jackson, bro. They fuck with the ABs and the feds. When the last time you heard of somebody putting some work in for the BGF, the real California BGF? Since we talking groups, BGF ain't running nothing on no California, y'all. We can do the research. This ain't an opinion between me or you or the next person. California state is separated on different type of politics than me nor Dogface or none of us that been into that joint. I only know the little bit I know about them from when them niggas come into the feds. They behave different.
So
I'm saying, so this is the only question I got for the panel or for anybody else. Who's supposed to rock for him? I understand this black thing you talking. I'm a DC nigga. We went through the whole federal system beefing with anybody that got a problem with the black man. So exclude me individually from the conversation, but in general, collectively, what group of California black niggas is supposed to ride for him under the California politics?
Well, I'm thinking that being black supersedes Crip, blood. That's what I'm thinking. And how I was raised in my education and in my understanding of what it really means to be black is, at the end of the day, it don't matter if you Episcopalian, Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, 7-day. I don't give a fuck if you're a Muslim. Listen, my nigga, I'm saying in my raising in my
if
school,
George Jackson was alive in California state, then I would agree with you. But I not to cut you off. I just want to know that there was a group of people that was rocking like that. Them group of people ain't dead no more.
So you telling me? I just want to listen. I just want to, because you have more of, because you were in the feds so long that you know how to, because you get guys coming in from the right.
Yeah, I mean, we had a major beef with the white guys from California. That's who the AB was. Certain black guys from California joined with them on some California homie shit, man. The politics is funny. Many people don't speak about that, bro. Them California prison politics, they very different. I ain't gonna act like I'm an expert, but the California prison politics, they different.
So DC Black, are you saying that there is no black pride left in the?
Go ahead.
I ain't gotta get. You know where I'm finna go. I ain't gotta say.
Yeah, but I don't want to cut you off, man. Go ahead. I want you to. You about to drop that. You about to drop the hammer. Go ahead.
I'm finna go.
The next question that you about to say is really a universal joint. It's going to be bigger than California.
Yeah, listen. This shit is when you have a group of people who do not identify with being a minority and they don't feel like they have any congruity with black people. When you have a group of people as large of a population as the Southern Californian Latinos, Chicanos, whatever you want to call it, don't know. But are you telling me we know for a fact that the Southern California, the Salernos, right? Those who identify as Southern California Chicanos and Mexicans, they hate niggas for the most part, not all of them. They move and they migrate in pockets, and they are not supportive of anything black. There's so that the relationship between blacks and Mexicans is not the same relationship between blacks and Mexicans in DC. DC a black city. They don't have the numbers enough to stick your chest out. In Detroit, we got Southwest Detroit where the majority of them congregate. They ain't got enough numbers. And we know that certain groups of people, they don't really act like themselves until they get the numbers. In California, they got the numbers, so they can really be themselves. They can really express how they really feel about black people and everybody else. So are you telling me, Eon DC Black Williams, that being a black man doesn't supersede your set or your affiliation when it comes to being attacked by a whole different race who wants to see you die?
That's the question, right?
Yes, sir.
In California, it's going to be different than where I've been, bro. Even though you saying it in a correct way, I'm telling you, that's why I asked the question before I went in on that prison politics shit. Who is responsible? And you gave the universal answer that all the blacks are responsible. That's a DC thing. So I'm even playing devil advocate to speak towards California politics, but I know that the state of California, their prison system politics, they have unique politics as everyone else. And I know that Tory Lanez is an out-of-towner. I'd have served time in out-of-town junks. Dudes that are not from your state, your city, your county, they always have it rough, bro. I'm not going to exclude that fact. That's a universal prison fact. If a DC nigga get locked up in Michigan, he gonna have a hard time, bro. By himself. He gonna have a hard time until he established himself. That's the rules. That's the joint. Now, if Tory Lanez was in federal prison, I think it would have been a major issue as soon as it happened. I don't think it's first and foremost.
In Michigan prison, if you're a real motherfucker, you just gonna be accepted as a real motherfucker. You ain't gonna have it hard just because you from DC. You feel me? You gonna have it hard if you from DC. If you in Michigan prison, you trying to rep DC and call and throw your chest out there, then they can go check your temperature. But
that's what DC niggas do. So I will be being anything. When I come in there, I'm gonna come in there a certain way, and another nigga from Michigan will be like, "Who the fuck you think you is?" I'm getting on the phone, bro. I'm not gonna be 12th on the phone, and when 12th person come, another Detroit nigga and another Michigan nigga say, "Oh no, my man there, we gonna get into something." That's what men do. And I do understand what you said.
They don't even have. Let me tell you something, bro. I spent 17 summers in that bitch. Bro.
So you ain't never seen nobody get took bad in the whole state of Michigan. Nobody's shoes got took. Nobody commissary got took. Nobody ever got smacked.
No. Yeah, no. He's saying because you out of town from out of. Listen, bro.
I'm talking about period. Even from Michigan.
Listen, it's more disdain. It is more beef between Detroit and Grand Rapids, and Detroit and Flint.
That's geographic.
No. It's inner city, bro. Some of my closest allies in prison were from LA.
So y'all treat all dudes from out of town in y'all state prison.
And listen,
like cool.
They don't know you, so they ain't got
don't do that, bro. Well, and listen, and Michigan, of course, you're gonna.
All right. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I've been locked up around Michigan niggas in the feds that don't like nobody that's not from Michigan.
Yeah, but
so that's what I do know.
That's fair, and that whole mentality come because that's Fed politics.
All right, cool.
But in this, that Fed politics is a bad motherfucker. It's not like state. In the state of Michigan, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you or fuck over you because you're not from Michigan, bro. They not. Everybody in Michigan. So Michigan used to be.
Somebody from Michigan gonna try you, bro. You might say that, and you may speak that, and I'm gonna accept that from all y'all because that's where y'all from. I have met Michigan niggas that was gorillas in the feds and told me how they turned it in Michigan.
Hey, listen. Any you talking about some Fed niggas, and just a nigga Fed don't mean he thorough. Let's get that shit.
No, I said from Michigan in the feds that told me what he was doing in Michigan.
No, listen. He was doing that in Milan, in the Fed joint, not in state. In the state.
No, bro. I'm telling you, he came from Michigan.
He lying.
All right, okay.
My name is Chris X. My name is Chris. I'm one of the most dangerous motherfuckers that walk in the MDOC from 1992 to 2009.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, some of my closest friends was niggas from LA. Right? Niggas straight LA, straight crippin'. Nigga, if you a real nigga, niggas gonna respect you. You gonna bond in. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make acquaintances, and your acquaintances are your acquaintances. Now, can you just be out there by yourself and balling and stunting on niggas? No, everybody gonna get it then. You ain't gotta be from my state to get that. You ain't got to be. No, nigga, listen, Detroit run Michigan. Detroit has a problem with everybody outside of Detroit for the most part.
Right, for real.
It's more infighting in Michigan, not with niggas not from Michigan. It's more infighting because Detroit is a dope man city.
I think most states got the
apex. We get cool with all the outside motherfuckers. We the plug.
Listen, here it is, right? Michigan is a dope city, a dope pushing city. So most motherfuckers in Michigan have a problem with Detroit niggas because Detroit being the bigger city and Detroit pushing that bag, and Detroit typically invades smaller cities and push that work. And they actually migrate into those cities, fuck the baddest hoes and all the other kind of shit. So it'll be animosity because of the dope game. The dope game is really what draws the division between Detroit and Grand Rapids and Muskegon and Kalamazoo and Battle Creek and all the other kind of shit. It's the dope game that causes dissension in Michigan. It ain't about no Crips and Bloods.
That's why we get cool. That's why we get cool with out of state motherfuckers, because we the plug. We get most of the money from out of state.
If you came to Michigan right now and we using it with me, and you touched down, you come to quarantine, I see you, right? I'm like, what's up with you? If I see, because people know who I am. I'm ignorant. I'm an ignorant motherfucker. So I'm like, what's happening with you, blood? You cool? I'm interested if you can told on a nigga or not. I don't give a fuck about where you from. Once I see that you a solid motherfucker, you become my mans, a nigga from my city can't fuck with you. Or at least they suffer a consequence. That's what's really happening. And in Michigan, I don't give a fuck if you're a Crip or Blood, a GD or Vice Lord. When it's time to get into it with them crackers, them ABs, the Aryan Nation, nigga, you gonna rad. If you don't rad, we stab you, nigga. We don't give a fuck what you call yourself, nigga. I know it because I was in Michigan Reformatory in 1996. And we got into it with the Aryan Brotherhood. We used weights to bust them in their head and try to kill them and splash their brains out. And they had knives. The police let them throw knives out the window. I spent 13 and a half years in level 5. No, nigga, you could be from DC, nigga. We fucking with you, nigga. We don't give a fuck where you from. Do you know how many 5%ers came from New York, Philly, Connecticut? Back in the day, Michigan was ran by religion. It wasn't ran about what city you was from. It was about religion. You was a Moor, a Nation of Islam, a Melanic. We had religions that were recognized in Michigan that weren't recognized nowhere else in the country. We had the Melanic Islamic Palace of the Rising Sun. That was only in Michigan. It wasn't about that. It was about how you carry yourself. I was gonna judge you by how you carry yourself. Once you become my man, he from DC. He said blah blah blah. Hey, nigga, if you down with me, niggas up. We don't give a fuck where you from. Any nigga told you something different than that, lying. It's about how you carry yourself. You carry yourself like a real nigga, we gonna respect you like that. And you're gonna naturally migrate into certain situations where you fuck with certain individuals. Niggas ain't fucking with niggas because you from out of state. No, that's a lie. That's a lie, bro. Not in Michigan. We wouldn't want to like that. That's a lie. Juice can tell you that. Juice did 30 fucking years in prison. How many years you do, Juice?
No, I ain't do no 30. You feel me?
I
Hey,
did 17 years more than me.
dog. The motherfucker DC, motherfucker gonna be trying to slide under you, see if they can get a bag to DC. They gonna be trying to get cool with you. What's up? What's going on in DC, dog? You feel me?
Yeah.
When you getting out? You feel me?
We the plug, nigga.
Right. Nigga better not fuck with you, yo. Stay here. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's how it go, my nigga. So the whole thing is, if we get to the Aryan Brotherhood and you don't rad, we don't listen. In Michigan, we don't give a fuck what you is. You can be a Crip in the blood. We get to it, them crackers. We all rad together.
We riding up.
We riding together.
Put the ninja mask on. Put the t-shirt over your face.
I'm still saying, who from LA supposed to do that? In this Tory Lanez conversation,
I get your point, but I'm simply saying that. So at no point does black take precedence over.
I don't want to speak on it like I'm the expert though, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying at no point does being black.
No,
I get what DC. I'm not disagreeing with him.
I think it matters depending on what prison that you in out there.
Put it that way, yeah.
It's San Quentin.
I know them Crips.
Hey, no, listen, I'm being educated here, right? I'm saying this: if this is the case, if being black doesn't mean anything when it comes to a race war, race politics,
we ain't got shit.
That's why so many other nationalities come over to this country and excel beyond us. And we're the original so-called quote unquote minorities of this country because we are so divided based on shit that don't make no difference. That when real shit hit the floor, we still infighting with each other while other motherfuckers is plotting to destroy us as a whole. If that's the case, bro, I want to denounce my citizenship as being a nigga. If we as black men don't stand up for each other, and that's how it's gonna be. If it's a free for all while other races stick together, no wonder you have so many black people who turn their backs on their own kind because they understand.
And that's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. So you mean to tell me Tory Lanez and that bitch giving out free concerts and ain't nobody giving a fuck?
I mean,
these $1 million.
Can you play this video?
This nigga giving.
Can you play the video, dog face?
Which one, bro? Which one?
The one where Tory Lanez got hit. You got that at your access?
Yes.
Because when he got hit, wasn't nobody around. Like it wasn't
nobody. Yes, it was. The brother had just walked past up the stairs.
I don't mean around to be available. I mean around helping him. You know what I mean? Like nobody looks like they kid.
No, that brother walked right past and dog. Yeah. You feel me? Ain't nobody try to stop it and none of that, dog.
Like it wasn't his business at all. Like,
and that's what we saying. It shouldn't be like that. I wouldn't care if I didn't fuck with him. I'm not gonna watch no another race jump on no brother around me.
Hey, you
around
hey,
Juice. Look, the brother just walked
by.
Look
at the dude right there.
Yeah. So how that nigga ain't turned around and kicked that nigga up off of him? You feel me?
Dog walk right past.
Right there, someone walk right past me.
That's what I said, right?
That bitch ass Mexican supposed to be dead. That bitch ass Mexican supposed to be dead. That's what's supposed to happen. He supposed to be dead. That's what's supposed to happen.
And he's known to sling that knife.
And listen, his mama, his grandson, his great auntie, his pastor, his rabbi, his third grade teacher, Miss Lopez. Nigga, they would be finding body parts all over that bitch. They be finding body parts all over that bitch. His mama, his grandmama, his nana, his uncle, his great grandfather. They supposed to be finding parts of them scattered across Southern California.
You said Lopez. That's some racist shit.
Fuck them.
That nigga said Lopez. All they name Lopez.
Fuck them.
Hey, let me address brother said, bro, you too passionate about leaving a black man for dead. I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I ain't never gonna leave no black man for dead, bro. I'm from DC.
Who said that?
That's the comment that's right there on the thing. You got it posted.
No, they talking about me. They're talking about me, not you. They're talking about me.
Who you wanted to leave for dead?
No, he's saying that I'm too passionate about motherfuckers leaving the black man without no support. Yeah, I'm passionate. You know why? Because I did 17 years in prison, bro. I'm a nigga who got into with the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I'm see in Michigan, we ain't got no essay problem. The essays know better.
For real.
We ain't got no motherfucking Cuban problem like you got in Florida. They know better. We ain't got no Salvadorian problem. You know why? Because Detroit is a black thing, nigga. Excuse me, not nigga, it's y'all, but it's a black thing. We gonna pipe y'all ass down. No Diddy. And not when we say pipe, we don't mean pipe is in the cock. We mean pipe is we'll stab you niggas down to the ground. Ain't no motherfucking Mexicans in Southwest Detroit running around trying to dog no niggas out, calling you no niggas. And that's the majority of Latinos, Hispanics, and other races outside of Hispanics and Latinos, they live in Southwest Detroit. They ain't running around calling nobody no nigga. We ain't got that problem. Detroit has one of those unique situations where it's a black thing around this bitch. We wish some Mexicans would raise up. We sure they feel like that, but they better not say it out loud.
Real spill.
That's what happened when you grew up in a black city. When you grew up in a black city, we ain't used to. The only white people we used to fucking with us is the police. That's it. We ain't used to no playing, burning no crosses in our yard. We ain't used to that. When you're from Detroit, we ain't used to no motherfucking other races doing shit. We used to us doing it to us. That's why whenever you hear about something going on in Detroit, it's always black on black. The only white people who gonna do something to you in Detroit is in a police car with a badge and a gun. Other than that, Detroit is like Oakland, California. It's like DC. Ain't no Mexicans in DC running around DC proper fucking over no niggas like they do in California on the West Coast. We ain't buying no shit like that. And DC has a commonality, just like Oakland, California is a black city. DC a black, not a city, but we gonna call it a black city. We ain't used to no other races fucking over us like they got that going on in California. No. We'll stab them bitches till they can't be stabbed no more in that bitch. Oh, mama. And any nigga in the comments say I'm lying is a lie. I got 17 in, and I would never know level 1. Never in no camp. I had very high assault risk, high property risk. I couldn't even go to no level 1. I had 35 plus points for 15 years. Of my 17 years. Being black is supposed to supersede your religion, your set, any of that. When we lose that, then we have nothing. If we can't count on each other for nothing, then what's the motherfucking point? Them niggas in California can stab and figure everything else out. They can gangbang, they can crip, blood, pyro to death. But they can't figure out how to stab these bitch ass Mexicans down the ground.
they stick together to rob an artist and shit when they come to their city and shit. They stick together. They could get deep then.
And listen, Latinos and Mexicans have some of the biggest international artists in the world. You know that. So when the Mexican artists come to LA, you don't hear them about getting robbed by no Crips and Bloods, because the Mexicans ain't buying that shit. So I'm not saying you're wrong, and the more you talk, I believe you're right. Because I'm saying that you niggas, I just said, niggas in California, I don't want to hear no gangbang shit out the niggas till they get back for that injustice that happens to that black man, not Canadian, not Crip, not Blood, not GD, not Vice Lord, a black man. He black. I don't want to hear shit. These niggas can figure out how to rob, extort, steal Christmas toys.
But this what I'm saying though, not to cut you off, dog face. He was looking out for somebody there. He was looking out for one of them sets there. So at least that set supposed to be holding him down. They was holding him down when he was putting that money in their accounts and all that. And then it was the story that he had put money in everybody's account at that joint for Christmas or some shit. You feel me? So it's reasons why they supposed to hold him down and not let him get attacked like that and damn near lose his motherfucking life. And he been feed. What
I'm saying is you can't stop a nigga from getting out on a nigga. We know that.
Yeah, but get back.
We can't stop the nigga from getting out. I ain't saying what ain't supposed to happen because a nigga do anything.
Right.
We ain't saying that. I'm saying the aftermath of that shit. There's supposed to be some retaliation on the strength of because he's black. And the Mexicans, they ain't looking at it like,
no, I can't say that because it supposed to be said that it supposed to been offhand. He supposed to been offhand. Whoever car he was riding under, Tory was riding under, they supposed to have it where nigga motherfuckers on that whole compound supposed to know he off limits. If something happened to him, it's going down. It's gonna be a blood.
Let me say this right.
That nigga ain't had no protection.
Let me just say this right. I'm passionate about this because listen, I got into it with the Aryan Brotherhood. It was Moors, the Moors and Nation Islam wasn't even getting along at the time we got into it with them ABs at MR, 1996. We wasn't getting along. It was war on the floor between between the Moorish Americans and the Nation Islam. It was stabbing on the floor. We didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. We stopped that shit and started fucking them crackers up.
As opposed to.
And I'm saying unequivocally that them niggas in California can find every reason under the sun to kill, rob, hurt, maim each other. What do you think? The Mexicans cheered when that happened. The Vatos, the essays, that was a Mexican play. They cheered that shit. Them allowing that Mexican to stab that boy like that without no retribution, it was a sign of weakness on all them parts. I don't give a fuck you Crip, Blood, none of that shit. That was a sign of weakness. And if niggas couldn't come together for no other reason, they're supposed to come together and right that wrong. Period. And all these bloggers, podcasters, and YouTubers from LA, they got so much to say about Young Thug. So much to say about Woody. So much to say about this nigga, that nigga, this, that, and the third. But they ain't saying shit about the niggas from their own backyard. That's a problem. I got a problem with that. So for all them bitch ass niggas who podcasters from the West Coast, you ain't talking about that, you wrong as a motherfucker. Niggas say in DC we don't pay that shit neither. I believe that. I believe that. Mexicans and California respect blacks. That's why they say nigga and don't shit happen to them. Let a Mexican in Michigan call a nigga and mean it like that. Nigga, when you call a nigga, you better be rapping a rap record. If a Mexican in the MDOC call a motherfucker a nigga, it better be because he rapping a rap lyric. Anything else? Oh, bitch. We gonna send New York to holler at him, Juice.
Right, you feel me?
Detroit, we got our own Fleece Johnson. In Michigan. He ain't New York. New York.
Hey, look, he in Cali. New York in Cali.
Yeah.
New York and Cali.
No doubt. What it is.
Detroit Gossip is in the building. Hey, Gossip, in the MDOC, Gossip, how many years you do?
Damn near 18.
In the MDOC, if DC Black had showed up on our yard at St. Louis level 4, which is one of the most dangerous level 4s in the history of the MDOC, if DC Black showed up at St. Louis level 4 when we was all there, and we found out he's from DC, will we have tried to press him or house him or run him or fuck over him because he's from DC?
Fuck no. If he would have showed any trace of him being a real dude, that is what it is. It's gonna make a difference what the motherfucker from. You see what I'm saying? Especially if they don't got no snitching on them.
You show up in MDOC and you got no snitch in your jacket, right? You ain't no bitch nigga. You naturally gonna fall in line with somebody. Hopefully you fall in line with somebody who a real nigga.
That's just how it go in the MDOC. If you don't got no flaws, no coward, no punk motherfucker, all signs of real dude, that's who you gonna run with. The first thing everybody want to know about is this motherfucker from DC telling. Once they figure out that he's solid, real guys gonna fuck with him anyway, just because.
Told you. And he wasn't even, he said the exact same thing, damn near verbatim, what I said off the dribble to you, DC Black, and he wasn't even in here then. You feel? That's just how real motherfuckers give it up.
Listen, so this whole thing, I want to make sure we're on the same page. I'm not disagreeing with DC Black, Eon, about anything. I'm just simply saying what's supposed to be the underlying cornerstone principle. Black is black. If you attack black, any aspect of black, if I was a Crip and some Latinos, some Mexicans had stabbed you, and you was a Blood, that's an offense that must be dealt with, because they looking at the way they look at you, they'll do it to me too. They'll do it to me too.
You know, it was one of them race things at Bellamy Creek, right? And they ain't give a fuck who was beefing with who. But when it came down to it, everybody put that shit to the side. Got to making them jokers climb the gates, all type of shit. You know what I mean?
We was making them hunkies climb the gate and get shot at by the goddamn guard tower.
You see what I'm saying?
Get the fuck away from them knives and them weights. We hit niggas upside the head. We taking the 5-pound weight, put the belt the belt in that bitch and whopping them bitches.
That's exactly how that shit was. All that petty beef, all that shit was over with. Once you got wind that this is what these plans about to do, everybody united in that motherfucker.
But DC Black made a good point. He's pointing out that in California, they had their own politic, right? And we talk about Tory Lanez and the Get Back. All these podcasts got all this shit to say. Hey, listen, y'all ain't got to talk about T Grizzly. Y'all ain't got to talk about Lil Durk. All you California podcasters and YouTubers probably talk about why you bitch ass niggas ain't get back for Tory Lanez. On Hood, on Mamas, on the set, on Blood.
They had so much to say calling in to those same blogs and YouTubers. Oh, once we get off lockdown, this what's gonna happen. Once we get off lockdown, this what's gonna happen. They ain't did a motherfucking thing. All that shit was trying to get clout for real. You know what I mean? They supposed to did exactly what they said and tore that bitch up. That's exactly what they supposed to do.
Hey, listen. So education is an education, no matter whether it's painful or easily digestible or not. We know for a fact that California as a whole is divided into 3 principles. You have Central California, Southern California, and Northern California. We know the politic in Northern California is more closely related to DC, Detroit, the black thing, the Philly experience type shit than it is Southern California. Whole different world from Northern California to Southern California. I'm saying the podcasters, y'all should be holding the feet to the fire of motherfuckers in your own prison systems who let that travesty go unaccounted for. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's supposed to be some get back. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if that ain't gonna happen, I don't want to hear no California rapper rapping about killing each other. Just like I don't want to hear no nigga from Atlanta talk about no other nigga, no rat from no other city. Y'all need to deal with the ratting going on in your own backyard. I don't want to hear shit about no nigga ratting A California rapper, I mean, a Atlanta rapper can't say shit about nobody ratting about on nothing. Shut the fuck up.
They got all them gangster rats. They got a lot of known gangster rats with bankroll.
Rapper rats.
You know how it go. They just start their own new culture. Long as the motherfucking rat got a buddy, they don't consider a rat. They done made their own culture.
They have.
And they winning. And they winning. The motherfuckers is winning, bro.
What's the DC Blacks? What's the listen from on a national scale, and you've seen it and been through it all from the streets to prison system, right? What is the real? So we have new rules in the street and in the hood. I want DC Black to define what are the new rules of engagement when it comes to snitching and how we deal with snitching. Is it we alarmed by it? Is it that we don't fuck with them? Is it that as long as they don't tell on us, we cool with it? Is it that it ain't our problem? Is it don't ask, don't tell? What we got going on with this shit, with this ratting? Because this shit is a problem.
Yo. Yeah, couldn't hear you went out for a second, but for real, I mean, I think that breaks down into who we talking about, because you got a whole group of people out here to consider person ain't tell on me, and they don't care. I think that go back to what we was talking about with the little Meech shit, just like Bruh said. He said, well, he should have never been in the car with him. That's a perfect example of why you should care if you do care about that. But overall, man, I mean, I think it's more of them out there than people that consider shit like us. So, you know what I mean? I'm at a point where as though if I ain't breaking the law, and at this point in time, I ain't out here breaking the law, I ain't fucking with none of them jokers no way. I'm gonna stay away from them, but I wouldn't even ride around socially with them. I ain't gonna be in no situation like the dude was with Lil Meech, where as though we not even supposed to be breaking the law, but you playing drugs on me. I just don't want to be around them type of people, man.
Right. So Lamar Green said, tell Dogface we got to address his mans with the white walls on the Benz, trying to put a murder for hire on Brian Williams. What happened with that? What happened? What he do? What happened? Who's my man with the white Benz?
You don't really want to deal with the votes on the Benz, but the other part that he talking about is that these same type of bloggers that we've been talking about on here. These dudes try to get Birdman indicted for that murder for hire. I was telling you, I was asking you, did you hear about?
Oh, well, where was he from? Yeah, where was he from? What's the backstory on it? Because I'm not aware of it. You did tell me.
The backstory is supposed to be allegedly, man, they trying to say that Birdman paid to get somebody hit. So me and his side conversation was like, for a dude to cover that in that aspect, is to shine light on murder for hire.
That's the same thing. That's the same talking about T Grizzly. All these bloggers talking about T Grizzly did this or he did that. That's the same shit. We ain't touching that. Listen, if he did it, get back. He got family. I'm saying, well, get back, nigga. Get back at if a nigga did that. Where's family at?
He said he from the NO. Yeah.
Okay, King David, tell niggas to get back. He got family. Listen, the mafia killed the entire family. You know why? Because they knew that the son was gonna grow up to seek revenge because that was in their blood. So if a motherfucker has wronged you or wronged your family, get back. Listen, niggas don't want to die for nothing except a bitch. They ain't standing on no principle. No principle no more. Niggas just doing goddamn thing. Listen, if the police, I have sons. If the police kill one of my sons, I'm gonna do exactly what that nigga. What was he at?
Cincinnati.
I'm gonna do. Listen, if a member of that law, if you kill my son, you kill him like a dog in the street. You kill him like a dog in the street. Right, I'm gonna take every piece of money I got and spread it out to seek retribution for violating my family. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm not letting no nigga violate no. If you rape my daughter, I'm killing you. You kill my son, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that wrong is righted or corrected. It's eye for eye. Ain't no motherfucker. I don't want to see you in jail. I want to see you dead. A nigga do anything to somebody who I love, I'm gonna spend every penny I got to make sure I exhaust every avenue at my disposal to make sure that wrong is corrected. And I'm saying it. Period. I don't give a fuck. And I will come to trial. If the police kill my son, I'm gonna be at that motherfucking hearing at that trial. And when that motherfucker get done, if that motherfucker walk up out that bitch, I'm gonna use every penny I got to destroy him and his family. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. I ain't bad no shit like that.
Hey, what you think about what King David said? He said, "Yeah, buddy, you're out of line for waiting 20 years to get on a podcast and rap about that shit we was just talking about."
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. I mean, you gonna how long you gonna wait till you get back? So
He says his time to shine.
His name is
He said it's his time to shine. He said it's my time.
Hey, we living in the podcast world now, so what can you say? He trying to get on and get the story out there.
Yeah, this is his name, Tech Nine.
Tech Now, yeah. Hey, Tech Now, you need to
stop what you're doing, bro.
You stop what you're doing and reconsider your reconsider that. That ain't no G shit. If you got a problem with Birdman did, get the flapping. Get the flapping your wings on it. You hear me?
Motherfuckers ain't gonna get the flap.
Hey man, we're at the 2-hour mark. DC Blacks, aka Eon Williams, aka the mob of DC, the big bank. Y'all, hey, listen, DC, y'all better stop fucking with my nigga. No, Baltimore, the whole he a member of the YouTube streets. Don't make me call it the DC and act like it's 1987 all over again. It is what it is. DC Blacks, I thank you for coming and joining us, bro. It's a pleasure.
Everybody, man, I'm gonna catch y'all next go round.
All right, give your social media, man. Get your social media out now.
Oh man, make sure you follow me on DC Blacks on Instagram, Uptown Eon on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel DC Blacks, man. Check out some different content, man. Appreciate the love.
Hit me up. You know it's Juice from the Beat Factory 313. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see some gangster, hit them gangster stories. And me and you, Eon, we got to do some gangster stories. You feel me? About DC and Detroit. You feel me? And y'all check out my members only on YouTube. Y'all missing a whole lot of exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the hosts on YouTube streets.
Public Figure Boogie TV, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm high as hell.
What up, though? Detroit Gossip back in the scene. Detroit Gossip across all social media. Check out my YouTube. Got new content on there.
My name is Dogface Called Wrong. Nigga, fuck you, California niggas. Fuck you, fuck your mamas, fuck your grandmamas, fuck all you hoe ass niggas who until y'all get back for what happened to Tory Lanez, nigga. Fuck you.
It's an east side thing. Take it how you want to take it.
Fuck you talking about. Yeah.